Oh, hi, babe.
Hey, hon.
I got the laundry done. I ran into a few people at the laundromat. Decided to invite them all into our house. So I hope you don't mind. Yeah, it's only going to be like 30,000 people.
30,000? We can't fit 30,000 in here.
Can't?
No.
Well, then maybe the best thing to do is show them our house by a video.
Maybe we should do that.
Okay.
Let's do it. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Boy,
And cheers to you.
Cheers to you. It has been a long time coming. You guys have asked for a tour of our rig, and we are finally getting it done.
I know. We are kind of busy people, but that's
Just
okay.
a little bit.
So anyways, welcome to our house. This is a 2013 2950 Big Country by Heartland fifth wheel. And we have loved it from the beginning.
It is perfect. It's a perfect fit for us.
Absolutely.
Even for Pumpkin. Pumpkin loves it. She's got tons and tons and tons of room to run around. She's got lots of places to sleep and hide.
Yeah. So to the people that are new to us, we're Destination Open Road. I'm Scott. This is Terry. And we've been doing this for 6 years almost.
A long time.
So we just wanted to welcome everybody into our house. Thank you for the people that have been with us for the last 5 years. I know you've been waiting to see inside our house. So
just a little bit.
and welcome everybody new. Thank you so much for checking out our channel.
Let's get on with the tour. Okay, so I think the best place to start would be in my kitchen because most of you have already been in here, and this is kind of, it's just my most favorite place to be in the camper. I've got so much storage in here, it's insane. Compared to living in a camper, yeah, lots more space. So up here is where I keep all my pots and pans, mixing bowls. Super simple because I'm right here at the stove. I can just go in here and grab my pots and pans. Super easy. Up here, I keep my cornmeals and all my baking powders like flours and nutritional yeast. It's just a good area to keep it at. So our microwave, we very rarely use this microwave. About the only thing we've ever cooked in it is potatoes.
Potatoes.
Yeah.
So true.
So we've decided, in the camper, we took our microwave out because we never used it, but we just use it for storage. And then if we want to use it, I've got the turntable down in the cabinet here, and we just pull this stuff out. But this is just a good place to keep our breads, our little snacks.
And actually we find that it seals so well that it keeps our breads so much fresher, so much longer.
Yeah. I was always against storing things in microwaves. I would prefer this to not be here and to have just a cabinet where I could store my breads and stuff, but I think that would just be kind of a, I don't know. We've talked about it. We'll see. It is nice to cook a potato in 5 minutes.
And when we're plugged into power, it's nice to use now and then.
Right. And then, of course, I have all my countertop. I absolutely love this. We've got an ice maker over here. This did not come with our
Which
rig.
is working.
Yeah.
One of the best things ever.
Scotty and I love the ice maker. Over here, Scotty has a little trap door.
You're showing my secret.
I am going to show your secret. So we don't use this a whole lot. Matter of fact, I don't use it at all, but it's a garbage can area. So I could pick this up and just throw my garbage in there. Scotty actually uses that as one of his compartments down there.
No garbage in there.
And it's kind of funny because sometimes he'll be in that compartment and I'll kind of whisper through this little I love it.
It's where I store my warm beer, and Terry's like, "What are you doing?"
What are you down there doing? So we got that. And oh, I don't know if I cleaned my oven lately. I don't use my oven as much as I did in the camper. Only because we eat a little bit different than when we were in the camper. and I don't bake things as much. Most of my cooking is done on the stovetop, but I do have about the same size. I think it's a little bit bigger than the camper, and it works great. I love it.
Well, me too, because nothing disappointing ever comes out of it.
Down here, I've got my little baking dishes, which I don't have very many because I just don't bake that much anymore. Here is just where I hold my lids and my baking sheets, and then things like if I have company and I need a serving tray.
And our tray to the microwave.
Down here, yeah, this is where I keep that. Back here is the cover to the stovetop. I've always taken our stovetops off. They just hinge right here, just super simple. They just unlatch. I just don't like to have that there. It's just something that I have to deal with to open it up every single time. So I prefer it not to be there.
And then if we open it up, it blocks out our window.
Exactly. Of course, we've got little levelers here, or blinds. I'm not sure. I think that's what they're called, levelers.
Yeah.
Levelers. Super simple. Nice little window. Excellent. And then we've got lighting in just about every area. This is a mess right now. Scotty usually puts the ice maker in here, so this is just where I keep all my let's see what I got. I got an air fryer, Ninja, and my
there you
it's
go.
A big mess in there.
It's at the back of the camper. That's what happens.
Yeah. So one thing about this fifth wheel is that the cabinets are a little high. So I do have a little step stool that I get onto. This is probably my favorite cabinet in the fifth wheel. So I have this great big cabinet here. I have put turntables, Lazy Susans, and I have all of my cooking liquids, seasonings in here. If you notice, I've got bungee cords on these ones. These are the items that I don't use very often. When we're going down the road, because this is a back kitchen, things do tend to want to jump back here a little bit more than they would have in our camper. So I just bungee these because each one of these comes off. So if I want, certain things, I can just grab them and put them on the counter and use them. And when we get ready to travel, I go ahead and I put the bungees back on there. Not hard at all. I just stick them right. I stick the bungees around and then clip them onto here. But this, you do lose a little bit of area here, but I feel like I can see absolutely everything that I want, everything that I cook with. So I just love it. And then of course our next cabinet are our dishes. I did have more dishes up here. We are down to paper plates. Like I said, in a rear kitchen, things bounce a little bit more than the normal trailer, I believe, or normal fifth wheel. One of my plates broke the other day. It's the first time on the road in, 6 years almost, five years, that I have had my plates break. So, in my bowls, I have these little soup holder. You can put these in the microwave and they keep it so you don't burn yourself. That has protected my bowls. Unfortunately, I didn't have them for my plates, so I will be doing that. And gosh, I guess I have to get new dishes. Oops.
I hate it when that happens.
So we just store our little stool right here in front of the refrigerator. It works perfect. The only reason we have to move it is either to use it or to get into that drawer. So we've got, of course, our canned goods and some pastas and our cereals. Not a whole lot of room here. I kind of struggled with this at first. Now it's not a big deal. I wish I had just a little bit more room on this one, but for us it works. quite a lot of drawers. I keep my rices and my beans in here. Teas, and usually I've got this filled up with raisins. Scotty loves raisins. And just other miscellaneous stuff for sushi.
And this is the dog's favorite place.
Yeah, and then this is pumpkins. We usually have a little bit more, but we haven't found a Tractor Supply place.
Closed.
Uh-oh, somebody's coming.
What? Does the door get open?
Yeah, you can't open this drawer without her wanting a treat. She's already had a big one today, so she's not gonna get a whole big one. There she goes. She's content with whatever she
I didn't
gets.
even think about opening that door because as soon as she knows that gets open.
She's got her Mr. Peanut deal here where you put peanut butter in there. And then these are just her little calming treats.
Let's get down to brass tacks. We need to know where the garbage goes. Bam! Pretty easy right there. Not exciting, nothing to it, but that's where we have our little garbage bin, our plastic holders. This is underneath the sink. And it's amazing how much stuff you can put in these little squares.
This is just where we keep all of our cleaning supplies, our towels, dog food. We always have fresh water, our mop.
And a girl's best friend, hot water bottle.
Yeah, I love my hot water bottles for a cold night or if my back hurts. Oh yeah.
Can't go wrong.
And Funky's little pee pads and water bottles. So just, you know, typical under the counter storage.
So this is our Norcold refrigerator freezer. It's a bit bigger than what we had in the truck camper, and it's a bit different. It is basically 110 volts, or it's AC or gas powered. Our other one in our camper was AC, DC, and gas. So on gas it works great. On AC it works awesome. You can see we have it packed. So yeah,
Okay.
making ice. I'm a storage of ice man, and nothing like having a cold cup of coffee. So I keep my cup up there. And now it makes it. As you can see, we went out for pizza last
Oh
night.
yeah, we had the best pizza.
It was
oh my
really good.
gosh, it was called the West Side, I believe.
Yes.
They
yeah.
put you can go over to our Instagram page and you can see what that pizza looked like. It had fried onion rings
Yeah.
on it. It was super good. Anyways, just like most people, I just have same things.
We kind of need to go grocery shopping, but we didn't want to do it on the island here
Yeah.
because it's very lackluster, I guess you'd call it.
So it gives us plenty of room. I've got an ice water going on here. Usually keep water up there, cheese, milk, salads,
And little torpedoes.
mushrooms, and all my little veggies. So I love these little trays for the refrigerator. They fit perfect in a camper slash trailer refrigerator. Most of them. I had these in my camper. They just sit there. It just gives you a little bit extra room to be able to put more items in it. It's a good size fridge. No complaints there. And then of course we've got our silverware drawer and utensil drawer. So much more room than the camper. And my spice cabinet or drawer. And down here I just keep all my foil and my, things that you use for wrapping things up. So as you can see, it's one of the reasons we bought this one. Super nice kitchen. I love it. All right, well, we are in Texas and it's pretty bright outside, so we'll shut that so we get a little bit better view.
And this is our table where I'm served so many awesome meals from Miss Terry. One thing that took Terry and I a little bit to realize was storage in these. That is some of the best thoughts ever.
We've got storage here. Like a little area that you can store your games and stuff.
Wait a minute.
We don't have any.
I had no clue that was there. I am
Now you
kidding you
do.
not. I had no clue.
Now you know.
That totally... Wow, I had no clue.
I could have been hiding all our money in there and you wouldn't have known.
I would have never known.
Each chair does have storage in it. This is where we store our bungees and our
Banakis.
knocks. And each one has a strap, so that's where we keep our straps. And then the table extends out so we can have more company, play more, have more people for games. The one nice thing is that this table pivots all the way around. It goes up along the wall here. This slide comes in when we get ready to travel, and we have a way to get into our kitchen. The only cabinets and drawers that we can't get into would be this one here and these drawers. So we always make sure we have Pumpkin's food before we travel. So not only does it do that, but it also slides in and out.
Yep,
so you could actually put somebody back there as well.
Slides in and locks in like that.
And then we strap the chairs down for travel.
Yep.
And when the slide is in, it's just enough to get past that counter there, which makes it super nice.
We so love the fact that there's still the ability to walk around in this rig with the slides in, especially doing the boondocking we do on the side of the road. It's awesome. So
this is one of my favorite places. This is usually where you will find me if you come into my home. Come here, Punky. Come here, baby. Come on, you want to come up? Come on. Come on. She wants to get in on the action too. This is where I do all my computer stuff. I sit here in the morning. I've got a little basket on the side here. All my stuff's in there. We've got fold-up tables that we bring out. Scotty's got one and I've got one. So not only do we sometimes eat here, we eat a lot at our table, but once in a while we get a little lazy and we want to eat dinner in the living room. So we just put the computer away. I've got my table. These are super nice. They level out, and then I can extend it up or down so I can make it go down a little bit more for eating dinner. Scotty's got the same exact thing. Of course, these didn't come with the fifth wheel, but they are quite a great add to the trailer. And then it's super nice because we've got an extra recliner here. A lot of our friends come in here and they like to sit in the extra recliner. It's kind of nice to get out of the lawn chairs, away from the fire, come in and sit down and have some room to have a visit. And then underneath the table, Pumpkin's got a little bed in there. She loves to get up underneath the table. We used to put her over here. Now this is her toy box. She has found that she likes to be under the table, She's kind of hidden in there, and she likes it in that area. So lots of room for Pumpkin. She's also got a little bed right here that I leave here for her, and she can sit here. But her most favorite spot to sit, right there. And actually, me and Pumpkin's spot is right here. Yeah, very just true. Like this. This is our favorite spot, huh? I know. I love you too. And so this thing has a built-in air mattress that you actually just plug into the wall and it fills it all up. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to put it together. We're not going to take it apart and show you guys right now because we have a little issue with it. You want to show them the issue? Things happen. Things break in RVs. It's just the way life is. Well, it's just the vibrations seem to knock this whole side of the railing apart. And that little piece keeps breaking off down there. So Scotty has fixed it a couple times, and he went to pull it out to show you guys, and it fell off again. But it is a very nice blow-up mattress on there, and it will sleep 2 people, so super good. We've got an area where we can hang our coats and my purse. And then back here, behind each one of these recliners are 2 boxes. That is what all of my kitchen stuff goes into when we travel. I do not keep my stuff out. Some people like to secure their stuff with tape and glues and everything. I choose not to do that. I put all my stuff away. We've got just an easy basket right here at the front door for shoes. And we store our backpack there and our speaker. And then in this cabinet above the couch, we've just got more storage. We have these boxes up here that I put in. They're super easy to pull out.
And who knows what's in them?
Yeah, we're not showing. We're
crafts.
not showing.
That's all
They're my crafts.
this is all Christmas stuff.
Yeah, that one
Love
is.
having
But
this
then
extra
in the
room.
other one, I've got... Scotty's never gotten these out before, so he's not quite sure how to get them in and out of there. There we go. I've got it down.
Again, this is not my compartment.
Yeah. Over here would be Scotty's department, because in order to get to these, you've got to get up on the recliner. So up here,
The must-have.
paper towels.
Yeah.
Paper towels and toilet paper go up there. And then we usually keep our fan and our heater in this one over here. We've got 2 fans, I think, up there.
We do. We have the one that Russ gave us.
Oh,
still.
yeah. And then 1 fan.
Yep.
And then over here, these are not the easiest cabinets to get into. And they are, I want to let you hear this. They are Loctite, man. They are, you get your finger in there, you'll be sorry. Over here, I just have my sewing machine and some other stuff. And Scotty's got more toilet paper over there.
And the bar that goes through. So we have the bar that
yeah.
goes through to keep anything from actually putting pressure against the front door.
Right, because that sewing machine would, if it jumped, it would knock this out. But these are very tight. This is just a curtain rod that extends, and it doesn't allow anything to come forward. All right, and then one of the things that I wanted to do when we got a fifth wheel, I wanted to have a bar. We do a lot of entertaining, and when we're with our big group, I like to make them drinks. I like to have fun. I like to do appetizers and drinks. So I always wanted to have a bar. I had a bar in our house, and I kind of missed it. Anyways, we've got our mixers up there. It's a little empty because we came from Arizona and we were with a lot of our friends. So, and our shot glasses and our mixers and all that, our glasses, and of course the good stuff.
And you know why we keep the liquor down the lowest part? Gravity.
Yeah.
Got to keep the lowest stuff in your rig down low.
That would be an absolute mess. I just use these little containers that I got at ASUS to put all of our things in. As you can see, our group likes shots. So we always have shot glasses. And these are plastic. Most people that get a drink from us go, "Oh, glass." It's like, no, it's not glass. They are plastic.
The wisest thing to have if you're going to be on the road.
The only thing about plastic is that they do get a little foggy. When I was buying these, the reviews, people complained about it. Once you put a drink in it, who cares, right? Let's not be too picky.
So moving over from the liquor cabinet is the whole power plant, or whatever, the switches to the RV. It has a thing for an onboard generator. It's not hooked up. There's not going to ever be hooked up. And all our lights and switches. And a remote control that runs, this thing is a remote control that runs the stabilizers, the awning, the slides.
It used to be in the camper. I keep referring back to the camper because that's how most everybody knows us.
Absolutely.
We had to manually do the awning. Now we just come in here and we push a button and out it goes. Super sweet. Of course, that's all I'm going to do because it's super windy out there and it will rip my awning off.
So down in here, we have our 2 solar generators. And basically, when I'm plugged into power, the power cord comes up, plugs right in here, and they charge right up. Otherwise, I can hook them right up to my solar panel that I have, or hook up to the 12-volt charger.
And then, of course, everybody's got to have a junk drawer. This is our junk drawer. We've got all of our remotes, which
The stuff we don't even,
seems
I don't
like
even know if we even own that thing.
maybe not. Lots of lighters for starting the oven or lighting a fire. You know, everybody's got to have a junk drawer.
Right, that boring drawer is all the power plug-ins it takes to run the world anymore.
It's a mess.
It's
but,
a whole drawer of power plug-in crap.
Yeah, it's a mess, but it is what it is. I made little cubby holes out of, what is this stuff called?
Balsa wood.
Balsa wood.
Yep.
I went to Ace, got some balsa wood. I've got to fix it because a couple of them came, well, this one came undone. And I need to finish it. I wanted to put little sections so I can just put them all in there and have them organized.
But we've already filled it with crap anyway, so it stays the way it stays.
Yeah. And then here in the stairs, this is where we keep all of Pumpkin's little stuff, her bags, poo bags, her hated leash and hated harness, and a few of her clothes. She has a lot of clothes. It's a little too warm in Texas to put them on her though. All right, so next, bedroom and bathroom. We have a really nice window right here. It lets in some light. We can open up our windows sometimes. These are a little hard to get open, but you get a nice cross breeze into the bathroom. Nice pull down shades. And then we have our bathroom. So up here we just have a little shelf that we keep just some candles and some smelly stuff and our towels. A couple pictures. We have a nice toilet. It's got a nice flush. Porcelain. I love that. Over here we've got a glass enclosed shower. Nice and roomy. Then we've got a medicine cabinet. Fits everything that we need. We've got a nice vanity area. And then just down below, just like most people, we just store some cleaning supplies, extra shampoos, and some washcloths. Over here, I just hang my nightgown, swimwear. So we can either enter the bedroom this way, or we can go through the main door. And then in the bedroom, we've got a nice dresser drawer system. Scotty's got his side, I've got mine. Over here we just have some storage area. Big escape hatch, which brings in a lot of nice light. And then of course at night we can pull our shades down. Little TV here. And it's a nice little area too because we can keep our back scratcher here. One of our viewers made us this, back in 2020. JV, I'll tell you what, this comes in very handy when you need to scratch your back. Scotty's got a little area here with a bunch of his stuff in it. This is where I keep my makeup and my hair supplies. Fits perfect. Scotty's got a little cubby area on his side. He usually puts his little tablet in there at night. Over here, unfortunately, I do not have anything to put my stuff on, but Scotty shares. I've got somebody running around. What you doing? What you doing? Huh? This closet. Up here is where I keep my hats. Most of you guys have seen my cowboy hat and my pink hat. I love my pink hat. And my Route 66. A lot of room up in this area. Got lots of room down here. Scotty has the same thing. All his clothes. We keep the first aid kit right here. We do have a rug down here. When we travel and we pull the slide in, we do have to remove that and put it in the closet. We just store it there. And then the famous pillows that have been on Instagram. I have actually gotten rid of some of my pillows and I'm comfortable with what I have. Scotty will tell you different. He doesn't care for all the pillows. We both have shades on each side of our bed. We both can open up our windows and get some nice airflow going on.
We have a Max Airflow remote control fan that works really, really nice. It has like 12 speeds on it, and one is intake and the other one's exhaust, so it works great.
It's a great fan over the bed at night, especially in this humidity.
Yes. Well, I just want to thank you all for spending time with Terry and I today. I hope you enjoyed checking out our house. Until next time, we'll see you down the road.